It's more than awareness, it is actually about a call to action. Namaste, ni sambola vinaka, kia ora koutou. So my name is Sandhya Pawan.
I'm Ian Buchanan.
Kia ora, I'm Margaret Hand.
Talofa lava, my name's Dr. Neva Lawrence.
Kia ora koutou, ko Linda mai kia ora hana hau.
I'm Letitia Harding, Chief Executive of Asthma and Respiratory Foundation New Zealand.
Kia ora, ko Kevin Pewhairangi ahau.
All clinicians want their patients to reach their full health potential, but for that to happen, patients must have equitable access to the medicines that can help get them there. New Zealand's pharmaceutical funding agency Pharmac, Te Pātaka Whai Oranga, has been focused on ensuring that this is achieved, creating a document titled Achieving Medicine Access Equity in Aotearoa towards a theory of change.
Medicine access equity is about all overcoming sort of system challenges, and we have to think of ourselves as being part of the system. So all of us in primary healthcare as clinicians, we are part of the system.
As part of the system, it is crucial that clinicians look out for patients who are most vulnerable to inequitable access to medicines. Pharmac undertook research to find who these patients are.
Over 2 different time periods, Pharmac undertook research to kind of see that the medicines it has funded, whether or not it was getting to the eligible population at the right rates. And the research pieces that it's analysed, it's done comparison of the rates of access of these funded pharmaceuticals between Māori and non-Māori. And over both research time periods, the data is stark. It's actually quite sobering. It does show that Māori are continuing to get lower rates of treatment despite their higher health need. And I guess that's what really sort of made Pharmac and the leadership at Pharmac all along sort of go, well, we need to be committed to eliminating these inequities in access to medicine, because it doesn't make sense why the rates would be lower simply at the moment, that the reason seems because of ethnicity. We also know that while we've got the research really giving us a good sense of the rates of uptake between Māori and non-Māori, it is likely to be similar for our Pacific people, but also people who have a lower socioeconomic status or are living in rurality, or even coming from former refugee backgrounds. So it was really important for Pharmac to think about a strategic priority for which they wanted to be committed, and achieving medicine access equity is one of them. And they really we needed to work and inform the sector of where we stood with this. So that's really probably one of the key reasons that led to the publication itself.
To reduce inequity in medicine access, we need to look at what drives medicine equity. Pharmac did just that.
In April 2019, last year, we published a discussion piece, and it's titled Achieving Medicine Access Equity in Aotearoa Towards a Theory of Change. We published this discussion piece with the intent in mind of actually defining the problem of medicine access equity in Aotearoa. In it, we talk about the broad sort of structural inequities within which medicine access equity sits, and really identified a bit of a theory of change, or a reference framework, which talks about actually what are the drivers that we need to be working within in order to facilitate better access to medicines.
Availability, accessibility, affordability, acceptability and appropriateness are the 5 drivers of medicine access equity that can have a real impact on patient outcomes.
This particular document that we've produced, and I guess this Pharmac has pivoted its attention towards medicine access equity. It's more than awareness, it is actually about a call to action. It is about picking up the document, looking at the drivers and understanding, well, where is it that I can play a part and I play a role in this space of ensuring medicine access equity. It is about realising that while the problem in itself is really big and quite significant, that each one of us in the healthcare system can do something to make a difference, because the problem is so multifactorial and complex that if we all did our part, then I think cumulatively we will get there and achieve medicine access equity.
To learn more about how you can make a difference to medicine access equity, go to akohiringa.co.nz. He ako hiringa, learning always.